guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I will actually be doing a how I do my brows kind of tutorial. So that's why you guys are in so close. I want you guys to see me in the frame because you may not have seen my how I do my eyebrows yesterday when I posted my video, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So first I go ahead and I like to brush my brows into like straight up into one direction so I can see like what I'm dealing with as far as like the hair on my brow and the direction I want it and just the overall shape of it. I want to make sure I'm staying in the middle of the frame so you guys can see this. Okay, so I'm just lightly using this spoolie, and this is a Sonia Kashuk spoolie I got from Target for $2.99. You can literally use the cheapest one ever. Alright, so this is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Brow. So it looks like a definer on one end, like the Anastasia definer, and this is in the number 50, and then it has the spoolie on the other end. So when I do my brows, I like to start under, I mean you can do the whole like, you know, from your nose, go here, mark it off, mark it off, mark it off. But when I do my own personal brows, I like to start underneath. And what I do is I go in and I shape up my brows. Like, I like to go underneath and like just follow the natural shape that I have under there. Just like that. And then that's what that looks like. Then I blend this into my brows. And I go in again, and if I need to, I fill in some more. Because I have a lot of gaps in my brow, so that's why I do that. So then, what I then do is, because I've like made like a point down here to where I stopped, because I don't want to go too far and drag it down, I go up on the top with this, and I like draw the tip like so. So I want to shape that like this. See how that looks? Yeah. And I go in with the spoolie and I cut it and I brush it so it doesn't look like very like sharp on the edges, so I want to blend it in. Then I start to blend in my actual brows, and I flip the spoolie so it's like, not the spoolie, but I flip the the marker part, and then I go in and I start from the back with my very first strokes, and I stroke up to fill it in, and I just stroke up to fill it in, and I do light feathery strokes, light feathery strokes. Light feathery strokes to fill in my brows. I just want to make sure that it has hair, like I look like I have hair everywhere. There we go. Can you guys see me? I'm trying to look down at the mirror and not blind you at the same time. Here we go. Can't see. Okay, so at the front of my brows, because I want it to still look human adjacent, I like do lighter feathery strokes and I crisscross them all the way through my brows. Because your hair doesn't just grow in one direction, it grows in every direction. Okay, see how that looks? And then I brush it. And then I shape it how I want to. And then sometimes I'll just like draw in like right here, but not drawing all the way, because you know brow hairs are like not defined all the way through. So that's how that looks. See how that looks? Okay, so then I start on the other eyebrow. Do the same thing. Go in underneath. Go all the way through. Then with the spoolie, I go in and blend into the hair. And look how it gives me like a fuller brow look already, when mine is usually so sparse. And I like I said, on the top right here, I go in and create that edge. And I'm gonna fill in the gaps, and I start from the furthest back, because your very first stroke, you're probably gonna be pressing hard on the pen or your product, so you don't want to have your very first stroke be the one where you like have like that really thick, you notice how I have that really pigmented color, so you don't want to have that as your first stroke. So that's why I start further back, and then I go in and like right on there, flip it this way, and around the edges, go in and like shape it up so it looks natural-ish. You do like lighter strokes at the edge to fill in the front here, but not make it look like fake. And you want to make sure that when you're doing your brows, you don't bring up your brow pencil, because like a lot of people will roll their brow pencil all the way up and do it. You want to just roll up a little tiny bit of product. So you only want to take up about this much product, because that way you don't break your tip off. So just a little bit, and then you go in, like I like to go in and like when I'm done, comb up my eyebrows, and then blend in the product so it looks a little bit more natural. Okay, are you seeing this? Yes. Okay, so then I go in with a lighter, like a 2-shade lighter, like whatever I used to highlight underneath, like my eyes. That's what I used to do my brows for concealer. So I go in with my concealer, and this is the number 12 from the Sephora collection. And I go just dot it over by my brows like that to just clean up my brows just a little bit. I'm going to use this really small brush. It's the eyeliner brush from the Artiste brush from the Terra Nuve collection that I got on How It Looked. I did film a video. I actually found a purpose for it. Alright, and I just go in underneath my brows and blend. So I'm just using my finger to tap it in. You can use the brush or you can use your finger. It's up to you. Okay. Okay. And so then I'm going to do the top. And I blend the top up. I like to blend it up. Just go right by it and blend up, like so. Okay, there we go. Alright, do you notice how my brows look a little bit cleaner? So I'm going to go on the other side, do the same thing. I just use my finger because your finger usually heats up the product, so it blends a little bit easier than a brush. And I like over my eyes, I like to do like precision work. Okay, there we go. And then you can use your finger. You want to make sure you're blending up as well on this side. And then I just use the brush to like clean it up. Alright. And then I go in, so if you twist this off like this, you get out this wand with like product on it. You just want, if you want to go in and like highlight under your brow, you can. Just like go ahead and like do that. Like I do like right under the outer arches of my brow, just right there. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but yeah, that's what I do. Okay, and if you want to, you can finish it up with like brow gel. I use the Urban Decay one. Just go in like so. This is the Urban Decay Brow Tamer in warm brown. That's what that looks like. No one ever talks about their like brow products. It's always Anastasia. But this is not a bad brow gel at all. Okay. Alright. And I just like to go back in with my spoolie and blend it out. Okay, let me turn off this light. Okay, there we go. Can you guys see my eyebrows? Let me move over so you can see. Like, do you see how my eyebrows are? They're like evened out and looks a little bit more full. So I used this Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Brow, which is a pen, like it's shaped like a triangle, so more like the Anastasia Brow Definer. And this is in the color number 50. I used just a regular spoolie from Sonia Kashuk that I got at Target for like $2.99. I used the Brow Tamer from Urban Decay to finish it up, and I used the concealer just to clean up under my brows. So 4 products for my brows. I mean, you could have just used these 2 and be done with it, but I like how this looks. And then sometimes you can use the powder too. We can do that another time, but for now this is the brow, how I use my brow pencil to do my brows. Alright, hopefully this was educational and helpful for you guys. Thank you for stopping in and watch me doing this. Have a good day. Bye.